guys, Ash Lane here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite Anti-3 Town Hall 10 base layout, base design, and I'm also going to share with you a popular and effective Town Hall 10 trophy base. Can also be used for clan wars, but first let's start with the Anti-3 design. Here it is, guys. Go ahead and screenshot and copy for yourself if you're interested. Now this is a real traditional Anti-3 in the sense that it has the Archer Queen right smack dab in the center. Very difficult to get that Archer Queen out. Now, the clan castle is not centralized, but lately with lava hounds in the clan castle, it's pretty hard to find the time to actually lure out the lava hound unless you're doing the healing healer and archer idea way off in the corner, but frankly, there's just not enough troop space to both 3-star and lure, or there's not enough time to lure and kill. So anyway, that's why the clan castle is not centralized in favor of the Archer Queen. If you're not a fan of that, you can go ahead and swap out the Archer Queen with the clan castle. You can see the west side of the Archer Queen is very well protected by all those storage units. A lot of hit points to get through there if you're going to engage from the west. If you're going to engage from the southeast to the Archer Queen in the first phase of a go lava or 3-star attempt, it's also going to be very difficult because you're going to have to deal with 3 skeleton traps, or at least 2, as well as the Inferno Tower, and it's going to be really tough dealing with all that firepower to get the Inferno Tower and the Archer Queen down with the first phase of your attack, because you're also dealing obviously with 2 hidden Teslas there that will split the golems a little bit and keep them away from that Inferno Tower. So it's a pretty good Anti-3 design, and it's also pretty good Anti-2, believe it or not, because a lot of inexperienced attackers will go to that town hall with all of their firepower, and they're just not going to get their percentage because there are no easy snipes in this base because of the Archer Towers out at the sides, and the outlying units, all the gold mines barracks and elixir pumps are closer to the edges. So anyway, I really like this design for it's good at stopping obviously hog attacks, go-ho type attacks, or the air attacks obviously, and it's probably one of my favorite Anti-3 designs I've seen so far in the game. Now, this next design is a trophy base. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of trophy bases that look like this. In fact, 3 of the top 15 are using a base similar to this right now in the game. Let's talk about its strengths, and also we're going to cover how to change it to make it a war design. What alterations to make to this type of design. You can see right now I'm going through all the high hit point units. All the storages are in the center, along with all the firepower. All the defensive weapons are in the center. Now, there's a clan castle, including a lava hound as well, and there's also a balloon in there, so that's going to really cause your Archer Queen and your DPS, your air attacking DPS units, to get bogged down if they don't attack this base into the clan castle. So between all the hit points in the center and all the firepower, and there's a third, and the lava hound, and there's a third element that makes this base difficult to attack, and that is the AI. It's just a wacky AI to this base, right? Because your units are going to go all over the place. Oftentimes, they're just not going to go towards the town hall because there's so many things pulling them in different directions between the clan castle and the skeleton traps and the heroes. There's just a lot of different mechanisms going to work. It's really hard to plan funneling on this base. Oftentimes, your DPS units, or if you're using witches, they can get stuck in some of those side corridor compartments. These are just some screenshots from some of the top players in the games. Different alterations you can make to the base. Now, I stress not to use these designs on your war attacks, primarily because you can get over those 3 or 4 areas. You can get at those 4 air defenses pretty easily, and making it vulnerable to a 3-star bid. Now, this base here, this is a very nice design we recently went up against. I'm going to go ahead and show you a defensive replay of it, and this is the type of base I would use in Clan Wars if you do want to go ahead and implement this design to your Clan War base. Now, the reason being is because you have a smaller core, right? But you still have a lot of firepower there, but now you have on the outside, it's just totally unjumpable and unearthquakeable, if you will, right? So it's very difficult to take out all those walls, so you really have to bring a lot of wall breakers, and you really have to understand funneling, and as you guys know, just a lot of attackers don't understand funneling that well, and even if you do, so many things can go wrong in this base. You can see there's a hidden Tesla right over there in the eastern half of the base. western half of the base, excuse me. And the reason that is so valuable is because it's oftentimes it's going to lure golems if you spread them too wide over to that corner compartment, and then there's going to be no way you're going to get the town hall down, as well as if your troops go up to the north, you might get the percentage, but you're not going to get the town hall. And if they all go towards the center, you might get the town hall, but you're more often than not going to get the percentage. This attack illustrates beautifully how that Lava Hound just bogs down your troops, really slows down the attack, oftentimes leaving your DPS and your queen off in the dust, and the rest of your golems and stuff will go down, obviously, with the king. And look at that AI. That's a perfect example. The queen going around the base, away from the town hall, and it's going to end up being a fail just because this base is tricky. It's a tricky base. So go ahead and try this trophy base. Try the anti-3-star base. Let me know what you guys think. They're two very effective bases and two of my favorite designs in the game right now. Guys, as always, please tell your clanmates about me. I appreciate it, and take care, guys.